Elder Kaunda, by implication, if a child has professed faith and they are baptized, they qualify for church membership, and by implication is that they should be thrown at the deep end where responsibilities or roles in church are concerned. Should we have on a given Sunday Jeremy Song lead, for instance, in our local assembly? Should he lead a prayer group? Because if he's admitted into church membership, then the expectation really is that he should, be fitting with everybody. Everybody,
At the same level.
So how should that play out? As a last question, I know we have overshot, but this is really saving the best for last, so to speak.
Okay, that's a very interesting question. We may not have a direct scripture that speaks to a situation like that, but we can draw parallels, I think, from other scriptures, especially relating to new believers. You remember that amongst the qualifications that the scripture sets out for elders, one of them is that he must not be a new convert.
A novice, yes.
Yes, or a novice, thank you. Lest he, be an easy target for the evil one,
Right.
and be filled with conceit or with pride and so on. So again, the leadership of the church will need to be careful in that sense, that insofar as responsibilities and serving in ministries is concerned, the child may not be stopped. But to the extent, therefore, that there are some leadership roles to be played, for instance, it may be advisable that the child is held back for a while until he matures, so that you don't stifle his faith, or you don't strangle his faith,
Right.
by making him an easy target for the evil one. So it's part of the protection, in short. And in other areas, maybe, if I may go further than the question, there might be need also to be careful, for instance, what to expose the child to, especially if they are, for instance, still young. You're talking of 9, 10, 11, so on. If, for instance, you happen to be in a situation where you have a church members meeting,
Right.
and there's an issue of discipline that, for instance, borders on maybe sexual immorality or
Yes.
unfaithfulness.
Right.
And if, for instance, there are details which need to be shared to the rest of the members, you may have to ask the younger members maybe to be excluded for that bit.
They can't
I think
protest.
it's part of the protection. No, because
They
the
can't
parental,
protest.
remember, the parental prerogative still
Still-
continues.
yes,
Just like
yes.
at home, you watch what they are watching on TV.
But it's
what they're
brother and
listening
brother
to.
now,
Correct.
not father and son,
That's correct. But you have a duty under God as parents to protect the child in terms of what the child is being exposed to,
Right.
Christian or not Christian, because you are looking at their age also. So there will be those considerations that even the church leadership may need to take into account. It's like going to the hospital,
Yes.
where it's visiting hour and the child is under 12. You find the nurses will stop that child.
Yeah.
No matter how the
How
child
dear the
feels
patient,
close
yes.
to the person, they will say, no, you are below 12, you can't get into this one.
Yeah.
And it's the same principle that we may need to apply, riding on the advice to Timothy about not making a novice or a young convert, like you are putting him in the firing range of the evil one.
Yeah.
So that may be some parallels we may have to borrow from there to apply to a child convert.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's just an addition. I know you didn't ask that.
No, it's still fine. Jeremy, how has been the journey now? This is my last question. How has it been walking with Jesus? Has it been easy? Maybe you need to encourage somebody out there who might be thinking your journey has been easy, no getting in trouble, no mommy shouting at you because I've done something because I'm now a Christian. How has it been?
I can't say it has been easy because I haven't been doing the work really, because God has been the one on my side, so I'm not doing the heavy lifting.
Right.
All I have to do is have faith
Right?
and do the daily means, like read the Bible, go to church.
Yeah.
So really I can't say it's easy, and I also can't say it's hard.
Right.